Look, guys, no tools, no transportation, no trade experience. Earthcare gave me a shot. When I first came across Earthcare, I didn't know if I'd qualify. I didn't have tools. I didn't have a car. I didn't have any trade experience. I'd only been turning wrenches for a few weeks. I didn't even have a set of tools. I was taking a bus while my vehicle was in the shop. I was really out of my luck. I'd applied to hundreds of jobs. Just constant stream of rejection, and then I saw Earthcare's message: 100% cash pay, no experience. It stood out. I gave it a shot, and to my surprise, it was simple. No interviews, no games, no long waits. Just a straightforward application, a background check, and within 24 hours, I was getting job alerts right to my phone. Okay, they let me pick jobs that fit my schedule. Always gave me full details up front: who the client was, where the job was. Paid on the spot. No holes, no fees, nothing. It really made me want to share the support. Was that Earthcare didn't just throw you into the sharks. They just throw you into jobs. They train you. If you're ever feeling sure, they'll walk you through it with phone support. Okay, even while you're on the job. If a client cancels or changes the job scope, you're still covered. If you're missing tools, they can hook you up. I've tried other platforms where I dealt with non-paying clients and offshore support that's systematic and really disconnected. But Earthcare is different. If a client doesn't pay, you're covered. They make it simple, and they do what's right. They gave me a real shot when I was out of my luck. I had nothing. All I had was motivation to work. $50 to my name. They threw me a lifeline. And if you're starting from scratch like I was, I'm sure Earthcare gave me a shot. I'm sure they'll give you a shot. Try it out.